A very big hello to all my lovely people out there who are watching my videos and who are listening to my classes. We have talked about casework and related aspect. In today's class, we'll be discussing about the tools of casework. See, a tool is anything that serves as a means of operation in the practice of a trade, occupation, or a profession. But when it comes to the tools of casework, it is not something like concrete or any instrument or anything that can be handled by one's limbs. So the word tool, which has two common meanings, can be adopted to explain the term casework tools. I would like to quote a simple example of a tool so that the word gets clarified by you all. See, for a painter, the brushes, the colors, the canvas are the tools. So for any profession, so for any practice of a trade, there are different sets of tools which are being used. And when we talk about casework, here the tools of casework are actually the means of contact with something or as a means of transmitting energy or force towards something. When we talk about the first means of contact with something or a means of access to something, this meaning is applicable to all the 5 casework tools, as they are the means of contact with the clients and access to information about the client, his family, and his problem. Secondly, the casework tools, we can say that they are the means of transmitting energy or force towards something. Now, this meaning is applicable only to 3 of the casework tools. They are interview, relationship, and home visit. Simply why? Because they serve as a channels of transmission of information, knowledge, and finally help. They are the channels through which casework techniques becomes operative. And through these tools of casework, a caseworker is involved in an exercise of his/her mental and physical faculties. Now, before moving ahead with the description of tools of casework, let's see that why there is a need of casework tools. Why do we need them? See, the utility of casework tools is along 3 dimensions, we can say. That is, firstly, for getting the information about the client directly. Secondly, for getting information about the client indirectly. And finally, that is third, for giving help to the client. See, direct information is a characteristic of all the 5 tools, and indirect information applies mostly to observation and in some context to listening also. And lastly, giving help to clients applies to interview, relationship, and home visit. So these 3 tools functions are as conveyors for the transmission of help. So in this way, there is a need of casework tools, and with the help of these tools, a caseworker is able to study about the client, his family, his problems in a very systematic way, and then he is able to help solve the problems of the clients. Now we can see in the next slide that casework tools are being mentioned, that is listening, observation, interview, home visits, and relationship. Just to make it more clear, I have marked them that which tool gives the indirect information and through which tools we can get the direct information about the client.